Hey there! I'm gonna be making some changes to these monthly team videos and the team showcase videos, and we'll talk about that more at the end of the video, so please stay tuned for that. But, hello there! My name is Waffles the Asian Yenbear, and if you don't know what this is, it's my monthly Dokkan vlog series where I go over my two favorite teams going into each month. Part of the fun of Dokkan is trying out new teams, and this is where I get to do that. We'll talk a little bit about how they work and my initial impressions of them before grinding their link levels. Plus, these videos hopefully work as a decent reference if you need to beat endgame content, depending on how well the teams do. Now, we started on JP last time, so let's go to Global first this month. So Global just recently got the awakening for Tech Kid Trunks and Int Kid Goten, and I've been really looking forward to it. While my JP account has had both units, it doesn't really have the best teams outside of Kamehameha to test them in. So now that the awakenings are here for Global, I decided I wanted to build around these two, but I wasn't sure what category to use until I realized that Majin Buu Saga would let me try out a lot of other units I haven't really had the chance to yet, like AGL Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Int Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, which both were fantastic even as floaters. So, we've got the STR Vegito and the Int Vegito rotation here, with STR Vegito at free dupe and Int Vegito at 2 dupes. They'll link decently well in their base form, but you really see them doing work once they transform. Both Super Vegito forms link so well, and then they're getting counter after counter after counter, and then even on top of that, I didn't realize that STR Super Vegito lets you foresee enemy super attacks even when he's not on the rotation. So we were able to foresee supers for the kids rotation too. And then the kids were consistently hitting over 2 million while tanking very well. I didn't really have to worry about damage until I hit STR UI Goku or the later stages in the Infinite Dragon Ball history. But to be fair, I was really worried more about the Vegito rotation dying than the kids just because of the damage reduction. So without grinding the links, this team was able to beat Majin Buu Saga Super Battle Road, the Legendary Goku Event, and Stage 9 of Infinite Dragon Ball history for the Majin Buu Saga mission. Now for the JP team, I knew that I wanted to build around the new Chi-Chi's awakening. It seemed like it was going to be really cool, and I had just finished the original Dragon Ball series, and I gotta say I really have a new appreciation for Chi-Chi as a character. The same with Launch actually, whose blonde persona was always stealing every scene that she was in. Definitely one of my favorite characters from OG Dragon Ball. So I knew that I had to build a Peppy Gals team, but I decided that because I've done a lot of Kale, Caulifla, and Kefla content recently, within the past few months, I would not be using any of them on this team, which actually was a little bit harder than I expected. But we ended up going with the Launch and Chi-Chi together since they have the OG Dragon Ball links, and I had planned on using a Kakunsa and Rosie rotation, but since I was going to be focusing this team more on Super Battle Road instead of long form content, I realized it would be better to go with Oceana's Shenron and Kakunsa. Because we're going to be grabbing Int Ribrianne as a friend lead, we can make sure we're floating both Ribriannes and Rosie, so Kakunsa will always be able to have her stun chance. Now, I did try to test this in the Legendary Goku event like normal, but the turn restrictions on Launch and the reliance on debuffing and stuns makes it actually pretty difficult to take that stage down with this team. However, the hope is that once we grind this team's links, we're going to be able to take down the Peppy Gals stage in Extreme Super Battle Road. I feel like doing that without Kale, Caulifla, or Kefla should be a fun challenge. So far it feels like it might be possible, but the tests were taking too many keys, so I decided to see if this team can just no item normal Super Battle Road for Peppy Gals, and it did it easily. So I do have hope that we'll be able to do Extreme Super Battle Road. I think we'll see some good ones from this. Okay, so now it's time to talk about the showcases. The RNG gods have not been with me when it comes to link leveling. If you guys were in my last stream, you know this. And at the moment, I am still working on the teams from August. So I'm left with two options, and I'm leaving a poll in the description and a pinned comment for you all to let me know which you would prefer. Essentially, I can just work on each team as I've been doing, and whenever they hit level 10, just start working on the showcase then. So at that point, it would just be letting things happen as they happen. Or I can go with option number 2, which is grind the team for the whole month like usual, and then just do a showcase with how far we were able to get them. If we take that option, team showcase uploads would come out more consistently, but they wouldn't be fully optimized. Probably would have most of their links somewhere between level 7 and 8 since the real-time sync seems to be getting everything to level 10. Now either way, I do plan to make individual showcases for units once they hit level 10, since in those I can show how the unit does on different kinds of teams and rotations, but I am waiting until I finish my tier list and top 10 videos, so we can probably start those in January, along with more newbies guides. So that's what's going on my side. Please let me know what you prefer with the poll or the comment, that way I know how you're all feeling and I can adjust accordingly. Thank you everyone for listening, and I hope you all have a great day, a good week, a good life, and happy summons. Goodbye.